Welcome back to Desire to Inspire. It's your mama's favorite podcast. You good? Bro, this shit be throwing me off. I'll be telling myself I'm not going to cuss a lot in the beginning of the podcast, and then it never fails within the first 30 seconds.
Never fails. I hate people that are like, you cuss too much, or people shouldn't cuss. Shut the fuck up. So annoying.
I trust me, I'm not saying I'm not going to cuss. I just try, maybe
Not
we
in the
can get a
first
little
minute.
algorithm pushed. No, I heard they changed to 5. And there's no way I can go 5 minutes.
That explains why, like, Sugar Sean's podcast and all that.
Leave some out?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Dang.
Yeah.
Dang.
Not ideal.
Not good at all. The way we talk.
What's up, man?
Not
It's been a
much.
minute. It always feels like it's been so long.
So long.
We should be back on a normal schedule here, though.
Yeah, we should be.
The only one we should miss is like Thanksgiving.
Yeah.
Cool, dude.
I leave tomorrow.
Do you?
Yeah, for Oak Island. Just for a couple days. I'll be back this weekend.
Oh, nice. I didn't know that.
It just happened.
Literally like today.
Yesterday night.
Oh, is that what you were just talking around about?
Yeah, because me and Tone are going.
I was about to say, so Tom's going?
Yep. And we'll get in at like
Wait, when are you coming back?
Friday.
Okay, I was like, I just texted you guys about a run and no one said anything.
No, we'll be back in time for the run.
Okay.
Yeah, we'll be back Friday, early afternoon, late afternoon.
He's going just to chill, hang out?
Hang out for a couple
Tone
days.
got all them days off he's trying to burn through, bro.
Yeah, because I was like, Lo can't go, and so I was
should
like,
be here.
okay. I was covering up that square that.
Oh, were you actually wanted that there?
You don't have to leave it there.
Were you actually, is that what it was there for?
It was behind there already, so I just moved it over.
We could, we
thing
could like
bothers me.
strategically place ourselves.
I can't wait till I move into the new place, so that way we.
Do you have a place locked in?
No, because we're like still about a month out. Like we're before we can sign somewhere. Sponsor time.
But do you have like something like in the works? Like what you want to, where you guys want to go?
I think so.
Oh shit, dude.
Yeah.
I've been out the loop, bro.
You've been gone for so long.
I was gone for 4 days. You were just
That's a
gone the
long
weekend
time.
before. I was actually gone for 3 days.
I don't remember how we lived away from each other.
Yeah, it's weird, man. It actually is weird. Cheers, bud.
Cheers. These are non-alcoholic people.
Thanks for also making me spit that out, dude.
Ooh, this one's good. Haven't had it yet. As you guys know,
good too.
The link is always in the bio. Shout out to the sponsors, Athletic Brewing Co., the best non-alcoholic beer out there. Trick people and make them think that you're drinking a beer. That way you don't get pressured by your friends, because if they're anything like mine, they're going to pressure you into drinking a beer.
If you could get, like, if it was on draft at a bar, I would get it.
Oh, 1,000%.
A lot.
1,000%.
Actually, I don't know. I'm kidding. No, I wouldn't.
I would.
I've had it at a bar, but like,
That was the first
it's a
place you
good
had
way
it.
to like. It's a good one to do like in between drinks though. Like if you want to drink but you don't want to go too hard, but you still got to look the part.
Yep. Athletic Brewing
Slick
Co.
move, dude. Dylan 20. Check out 20%.
Go and get them. You won't regret it. And honestly, if you gave this to somebody, they wouldn't even know that it was non-alcoholic. That's how good they are.
Nah, if you poured that in a glass, you would never know. That'd be cool to fuck with somebody like that.
That would be.
The first time I ever saw them, my buddy brought him to a fantasy draft.
Okay.
And I don't know if I think he is still sober. Because I know his wife's sober almost 3 years now.
Good for them.
And he didn't even like tell anybody. He was just drinking. Everyone just assumed he was drinking.
Yeah.
I was like, oh, nice, bro.
You got a can in your hand, people leave you alone. You don't have one. Good God, you better get ready.
But we're 18 days out, man.
18 days.
I saw that today, and honestly, it depressed me.
Why?
I don't like the way my knee feels 18 days out. So today, obviously, you guys have heard this. Like it's just not getting better right now. I'm doing what I'm supposed to do. I'm stretching like 4 times a day, damn near. Chiropractor weekly. I go tomorrow, so maybe that'll help. It is getting better. Like it's uncomfortable. Like there's always discomfort in the run.
What does it feel like?
It just feels like there's pressure when it's like uncomfortable.
Okay.
I can just feel pressure. But then when it like actually hurts, it's like stiff. So like I can barely bend it. I'm like running kind of like peg legged. And if I can stop and stretch it out, and I'm good for a couple more miles. So like I did 16 last week for the long, and I was good. I actually think I could have went more that day, but I was like, don't push it. Like don't hurt yourself.
Yep.
You're close. Let's just 16 still. For you to do it without having to really stop, I was like, all right, you're good. But today I did 6, and like I said, discomfort the entire time. but like genuine pain for like the last half mile. Like it's like fuck, like almost had to stop and like grab onto this thing pain. And as soon as I'm done with the run though, I walked back to the car, felt fine, took the dog for a walk, it was fine. What really scares me is I was on a walk just down in my car, dude, and it locked up on me. Like it felt like the pain from running when I was just walking to my car on the way here.
Oh damn.
And that's what really has me nervous.
Yeah, what is I mean, this had been lingering for what, 3-4 weeks?
It was when I went home was when it first started. So damn, it's got to be a month. I was home in like mid-September.
Because what does that do to like your mental state about the run? Because
dude, I am in a bad place of negative self-talk right now, and I'll be very open and say that because I'm trying to pull myself out of it. Yep. But like in the run, it's hard to be like, you're good. I will say that 16 miles, it was pouring rain. Tone bailed on me. I couldn't even blame him. I was like, dude, if I didn't have to get this done because I'm going out of town, like I wouldn't be running right now
you can't
either.
Be mad at him.
And I even told him that morning. Like, he was up and everything. We were texting like 4:30. I'm like, dude, like I'm not gonna be mad if you go to bed. Like I get it.
Yep.
And he was only gonna do like 8 with me anyway. So I'm like, whatever. So I didn't take headphones because I just got this new phone. Shout out to this camera angle. And I was like, I'm not taking my phone in the rain. Like, I don't like to run with my phone in the rain anyway. I know it's not going to break it, but I just don't like doing it.
Yeah.
It makes me uncomfortable. And so I just left my phone, left the headphones.
You won't have to put it in rice, bud, I promise.
I know that. But I just, like, I don't like it. Because I hold it. Like, it's not like it's in something. Like, if it was, like, in something else, fine.
Yep.
So I did my 9 in the route that me and Tone did because it was just so dark. I was out at right before 5 o'clock. I did 9 miles, got in my car, drove to the Greenway, and I had someone else meeting me for that part of the run. They didn't get there until a little bit later. So I was like, I'm just going to go do some out and back miles just to like go because I don't know how far they're going to want to go. Let me just go knock some out while I'm waiting. So I went out and did 3 miles. Dude, that fucking trail at 6 in the morning is absolutely terrifying. It was dark. People? No, it was just pitch black. And I went like left, like I was going to Freedom Park side.
Yeah.
Just because I figured we'd go the other way afterwards. But I started running down the hill. Like I didn't walk down the hill because I was like, I'm not doing that. Pitch black. I don't have my phone. So I just hear everything. Lights are like flickering on the path. Like I'm in a fucking haunted house. That's what it felt like. I'm going over the bridge and it felt like I was in a haunted house. Like I was just waiting for someone to jump out at me. And then I'm in my head like, oh shit, the one time me and Tone came here, as soon as we left, we saw like an article about someone being assaulted here.
Did you go under the bridges at dark? Yeah, fuck that, bro.
Yeah,
I don't
bro.
like that shit.
I didn't see any homeless people. However, you know like when you're coming down the hill, there's like a big rock and like a triangle?
Yeah. So
I don't ever recall seeing this. And on my way down, I was like, damn, there's a homeless tent. I was like, they really set up a tent right here, bro. And on my way back, I'm like, oh, it's a tent. Because I ran up the hill. And so then I'm joined, and I'm like, it's kind of scary down here, but it's getting bright out now. Like, we should be good, and plus we're together. But there's a homeless tent, like, at the side of the thing. And so I pointed out on the way down. On the way back, bro, I'm like, that's a fucking rock. This whole time it's been a rock. I was convinced that there was a tent.
That Greenway in the morning, that early, is terrifying dark. Like, you're literally, like, running through the woods just blind. Justin and I did that when we did 6 or 8
oh my God,
with
dude.
just us one time. I turned my phone flashlight on, and that was the only time I, like, ran with my phone.
So I didn't have my phone.
Yeah, dude.
Like, everyone, I told everybody this on Sunday. They were like, dude, like, you didn't even take your phone. They're like, that is not safe. Like, I don't care who, they're like, I don't care who you are.
Oh, you don't have an Apple Watch.
No, and I don't have one that's as nice as Tone, so it doesn't light up either. Like, Tone got a flashlight on his. It's pretty legit.
Yeah, his is dope. Yeah, that's a very dark area.
Yeah. In that my mind, oh yeah, that's where I was going with this. That day, because I didn't have headphones, I was actually in a better headspace.
Wait, I want to preface this real quick. And the reason I asked him how his headspace has been within this month is because for people that don't know, which I'm just finding out, but when you're training for a marathon, when you're training for a half marathon, you do all of this training that leads up to a peak week, which is 4 weeks out from race, like 4 weeks out from
that was
race.
my peak week, technically.
Peak week is where you do like the most amount of miles, your longest run,
I definitely did it.
to then taper down. And so leading up to peak week are also long runs that Dylan wasn't able to complete, and that's why I was asking how
It's been
it's
a
fucking.
straight 4 weeks in a row not hitting what was scheduled.
And what was scheduled? What was the distance? Give context.
I don't remember. I think it was 20, 22, 21, 20. Or 20, 20, 22, 21. Those are the miles.
Yep.
I just don't know like the exact order of them. And so that was scheduled. And I've known they were scheduled. I've been like working around them. But after like the first one, I think 22, I think I got to 18. That's when I had Tone come back for me.
Okay.
Which I don't even know if we've done episodes since then.
No.
There was a run like where and we went out with the group and then we finished and it was getting tight. Like multiple times I had to keep stretching. So I'm like, dude, just go ahead and I'll catch up. Like I'll keep running a little bit, but I'm probably not going to make it. You're going to have to come pick me up somewhere. Mm-hmm. And so I bailed out at like 17 and a half on a 22. I was like, whatever. Like it is what it is. And then every week after that, I just plan on doing less. Like it was already done. So I've been like in this mental space of fuck.
Yep.
But so this day, where I did 16, I was going to push for 20, and I do believe I could have got 20 that day. But it was just raining. I was about to have a fucking 8-hour drive to go to camp. So I was like, just go get in the car, dude. You've had enough. Mm-hmm. But my mental was better that day because I didn't have headphones, dude. When I'm telling you that I was yelling at myself out loud, dude, I'm not kidding. I was like, you're fucking fine. Your knee doesn't fucking hurt. Like, you feel good. I fucking hyped myself up, bro. Because no one else was out there. It was so early. I'm just yelling at myself, just running. Which is probably helped me on the trail because they just probably thought I was tweaking off something. And then they came for me.
That was like this, past weekend, there was this guy running on the trail. And you could tell like he wasn't a runner. Like I definitely looked not like a runner a little while ago, and I probably still do. So I'm not like talking shit on this guy by any means. But he looks behind us because he hears us coming, and he looks back and he's like, motherfucker. And we're passing him, and all I hear is, God damn it, fuck, you got this. Oh, fuck, this hurts. Oh, fuck, this hurts. And I just kind of like glance back, and he's like kind of like hobbling, running. Dude. But I just wanted to be like, you got this, bud. And I should have fucking did it just to like give him a confidence boost because this man was talking shit to himself.
I do think that I'll be better than I am right now by the race. The mileage is going down, and I'm actually skipping my run tomorrow. I'm going to cut it back down to 4.
Okay.
Just from a strictly volume perspective. My thing is I know mentally, physically I can also handle 26 miles. I've done it before. I don't think I'm deconditioned. Like I think I'm in a good place to be able to do it. It's just mentally, I'm just going to have to push through some shit potentially. But because I know I can do it, I'm like, just pull back on miles. Like really give myself time to rest.
Yep.
Like just do everything I need to do and then go out race day and get the shit done. But I'm also going to take a page out of Lowe's book, and I'm taking Advil before that race.
There you go.
It's like, what's he going to hurt at that point? I'll hurt the next day. I'll hurt whenever I got to hurt.
Yep.
But I didn't fucking train all year for this shit to not do it.
Yep. I was talking to Tone the other day, and let me tell you, brother, it's getting chilly.
Dude, I talked to Justin about this today, bro.
It's getting chilly.
I'll be out there in the morning. It's like chilly right now.
Yeah. Like,
and Justin has our fucking air off because he has the windows open. It's 77 in there when I left today. I'm like, can we kick this back on, dude?
I will come home in the mornings, and I'm still sitting out on the balcony, even though it's like 51 degrees, which some people are probably like 51 is like warm. It's fucking chilly right now. This morning was 46 degrees, and I was like, holy shit. Like, I wonder how Tone's doing in these morning runs because that is a drastic difference.
It's cold, man.
Yeah. And so was talking to him, but I walk in from outside and it's like 68 in here, which we usually sleep at. And usually we wake up and it's like, oh shit, it's chilly in here. I'll walk in here and feel warm. I'm like, dude, how the fuck is that possible?
We got tank tops for the race.
Yeah. Do you think we fucked up?
I think we'll warm up quick, but I wouldn't be opposed to starting with the top layer.
Yeah, I was thinking because race starts at 7:30.
7:20. We looked at it today. We all go off at the same time, by the way.
Yep.
But, yeah. So we were, like, trying to do math of, like, when he would finish as opposed to us. And I was like, yeah, dude, like, I don't know if anyone's going to come watch us that early, though, to, like, where we could bail out something a couple miles in. Or
yeah. The only people would be, like, Tone's mom and Nikki.
Yeah. Maybe Matt.
Maybe Matt. Yeah, he'll probably come and support us.
I think he will too, but it's like, will he be there right away, or is he gonna come like an hour in?
Yeah, I think Tone said the way that he was setting it up that they would be there mile 6.
That would be the perfect place for me to ditch something.
Yeah, that's where he told me unless things changed.
We might have to coordinate that because I would dump something off there.
Yeah.
But either way, I need to wear something up until the starting line, basically.
Yeah. Yeah, I was thinking about that. And the girls even said to me, like, "Are you sure you guys want to get tank tops? It's gonna be chilly."
Honestly, I wanted the tank top more just to have it for running, because like I'm gonna run a lot next year and it's gonna be warm. I'm gonna want that bitch.
Yeah, no, it's definitely cool. The tank tops are dope. I'm really excited.
Have they got printed yet?
No.
Oh, I was like, damn. Have you seen one?
They'll get printed Thursday.
Is she sending them, or are you gonna get them?
Nope, I'll get them when she's here next week.
Oh, nice. I know she's coming out.
Yep. Yeah, so they'll be here.
Nice.
Yeah, I'm looking forward to it. Get to see my mom and Ed this week, so tomorrow. And then...
Is she coming the same time Marcus and them are here?
Yeah. Yeah,
Nice.
They've had it booked for a while. My uncle's got a conference down here, so they're coming. Then they're going to stay a little bit extra, so that way we can show them the city, hang out, go to some restaurants. Because I always gave my uncle shit. For those of you who don't know, my uncle is like a father figure to me now. He has done more than one could ever ask after my father passed away. And so because of that, there's like a few people that I look at as that. Like somebody I go to for advice, somebody that's there to give me the advice, somebody to go there when I'm down and out, or just calls and checks on me or tells me things to motivate me. He's always been there for me. And when I was in Dallas, I wanted him to come so bad because it, to me, is extremely cool to like move away, start this new life, and then have people come and visit you and show them this new lifestyle you're living and this life that you've like built on your own, essentially. And so he never had the chance to make it out to Dallas. And so this will be the first time. And so we're going to Beef and Bottle, which is a nice steakhouse here. It's like a Charlotte staple.
That sounds good.
Yeah, so I'm super fucking excited about that. We're going to go to like a cigar lounge and just hang out. And then we're going to just go to different things throughout the city, show them this area, obviously my place, things of that nature. So really excited for them to come, really excited to spend that time with them, because my aunt only got to come out one time as well, I believe, while I was in Dallas. So to be able to show them that, we're going to get to meet a couple of their friends that are going to be out here, go to dinner, have a good time, and just enjoy the company. So I say all that because I love when my family comes to visit. But not only that, I'll get to see everybody else shortly after that for Jared's wedding, because that is right around the freaking corner.
Literally the week after the race.
Yeah, the week after the race. So there's a lot coming up. We'll get to see Tone's family at the race.
We were saying like, oh yeah, we're about to be able to record a lot. And then we start saying all this shit and there's so much going on still.
Yeah, there's a lot going on.
Literally every weekend from here on out, basically. Next weekend's like our only free weekend. And oh yeah, you'll be
this
back
coming
for
one.
That. Yeah.
Yeah. Yep.
Until December. Because there's Thanksgiving in there after the wedding.
I'll be in Florida.
I'm going home.
Yeah. And then the good news I got today, I might be traveling a little more to finalize project details.
Which, speaking of me going home, you asked me before we hopped on. I said we talk about it on here. I'll be home for my birthday. Which is kind of a big reason I kind of want to go home. I'm like, you're going to be gone anyway. So I'm like, I'll just go home. So I'll probably go hang out with my family. Plus, it's kind of a big one, you know?
Yeah, I wouldn't say it's a small one.
And
we got to throw you a birthday episode.
Yeah, we could do that like the week before.
All right, cool.
I think my birthday's on like a Tuesday, so we could either do it the Friday before or after. It don't matter either way. But,
sounds good.
So we've been planning this 30 for 30 thing. If my knee continues to go the way it's going, I don't think I'm going to be able to do it. I don't think it's going to be safe for me to do. And I don't have benefits until December 1st.
My boy got to stay healthy.
So, don't know how safe that is, but that's been fucking with me because I have been planning it. But, like, if what I expect to happen happens, and the fact that I'm already expecting it to happen, it's going to happen because now it's in my head, is I'm going to be hurting after this race.
Mm-hmm.
Last marathon, bro, when I tell you I limped through Austin, I am not kidding, dude. I was with my ex at the time, and she was very unhappy at how bad I was because like it was like hindering us actually doing things.
Damn.
Like we did stuff, but like it was very obvious I was in pain. We were walking extremely slow. It was not good. My first one wasn't like this at all. I was fine the next day. But it was the same exact issue that I have right now. And so if that's the case, there's no way that I can do this 2 weeks later. At least not in a healthy capacity. So what I'm going to do is probably call it off. But that means I have to supplement it with something else on the calendar.
Yes.
And that is TBD. I have a few things in mind. It's also going to depend how race day goes.
All right.
On like what I actually do for that.
Well, we're gonna talk a good race day into the environment, into the world, that everything is gonna go good. You're gonna hit the time that you want, and your knee is going to feel good, except it'll be sore afterwards, which will be totally fine.
That's what it comes down to. If I don't hit the time I want, I'm running it back. I'll say that much. In like April.
Okay.
I'll probably set it up. Actually, maybe before then.
Okay.
Because I think I could just stay on just start ramping right back up.
Yeah.
If I can like recover within 2 weeks. Because I could take a full week and a half off if I need to.
Yeah.
And not lose too much of a base.
Yep.
Then reassess. But if it's good and I hit my time, I'll probably do an ultra.
Beginning of next year? Mm-hmm. All right.
Which is at least a 50K, because that would be over 30 miles, which was what the actual thing was. Anyways.
Yeah. All right.
So we'll see. And I know Tones wants to do an ultra as well.
Mm-hmm.
So it'd be easier to roll into with someone else.
Yeah. Yeah, that'd be real nice, having somebody to do that with. Mm-hmm. Yeah, this man, he's a runner. He's a track star.
Tone?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah, it's actually mind-boggling. He never says anything bad about running.
And he gave up lifting, basically.
Gave it up. Dude does not, like, he is so in love with running. So that's what I was saying is I had asked him because I also know that he doesn't like, we're talking a lot about him. Don't get a big head, Tone, please. We were talking because I know that he doesn't like the cold. And when the mornings came and I was feeling it, I was like, holy shit. So I'd asked him like, hey, how are the mornings affecting like your running? And
he's into it.
He was like, dude, I'm not gonna lie. He was like, last night I was telling Nikki that like, he said he would be so excited that he couldn't even like sleep because he was like excited for his runs in the morning. And so,
fuck, dude?
And so he was like, now I don't even want to step foot out of the house because it literally is like freezing, especially to us with this change. Like I get that like 46 may not seem that cold and we've been in colder, but like these mornings are cold.
I don't know if he's ever like trained through cold either.
That's what I was wondering.
My first marathon was in April. My second was in January. So like I literally trained through cold. My first one was in Ohio too. So in April one, dude, I was literally running in snow.
Yeah.
And then my January one, it was in Texas, but I trained in Colorado. So there was also times I ran in snow.
Yep. I do remember you running in snow in Colorado. That was wild. It's getting me amped though, dude. So I'm going to let you know how I'm feeling since we've talked a lot about you. But
I can't even bend this thing like this right now.
The weekend runs that have been my longer ones, I've been feeling good. Going out during the week, feeling fucking good. Like, I'm feeling really good lately. Went on a run with the girls.
I heard today you didn't want to go on your run.
No, I don't. But I will get all 18 miles in this week.
Oh, yeah, you can just move it.
Yeah. But I'm feeling really good lately. It goes back to the things that we talk about all the time is that repetitions matter. Putting in and educating yourself around things truly matters. Being around people to motivate you through it truly matters. And I have a lot of people right now on my timeline that are from college, that are from different events that I've met. A lot of people are like completing different marathons right now. So I'm getting to see them like cross the finish line, post their pictures. I'm getting to see people at the events, filming the people they're there to support. And like, I'm getting really, really fucking excited about this. And when I was running, where were we? I was running somewhere and there was like a bunch of, it probably was at the trail because there was just a bunch of people out. And I just kept, as I talked about before, like sniping people. It's like I would see someone be like, I'm going to get you. And then I would catch
sniping people.
That's what I like to phrase it as. Excuse me. And then I would catch them and then I would keep going and be like, all right, I'm going to get you. And then I would get them and keep going. And I was just scooting. And so I feel like in my head right now, I have a time that I want to hit. I truly believe that I'll be able to knock like 45 seconds to a minute off of that with the environment, with the different people, with the
Typical
encouragement.
race day and training day pace are about a minute off.
Okay. So I think with that, I'll be able to do it. But yeah, I'm feeling.
Yeah, Justin was asking me, he's like, something about, should I watch my heart rate during the race? I'm like, no, absolutely not. That's just to build a base, bro, and like get yourself to be running faster.
Him and his damn heart rate.
I'm like, don't even look at that shit during the race. You go with whatever you want to do.
Yep.
Because I told him, I said, I will go balls to the wall, and if I gotta die, I gotta die.
Yeah.
I'm glad you're feeling good though.
Yeah, I was running one of the days by myself, and there's this like 5 mile loop that I do, and the one day I decided not to do it. I started down that path.
Switched it up.
And instead of going left, I ended up going right, which was a mistake because it was just hills the entire fucking time. But as I was coming back from it, rounding the corner, there was a stretch I was up here by this railroad track at this point. Nobody in sight. It was just the sun like falling in the distance and me just running the trail. Bro, I have like chills even thinking about it right now. Like that was me envisioning like crossing the finish line. And it just, I think that is when it hit me like, all right, you got this. Like you're fucking ready for it. And that was a week and a half ago now. And so every single time I'm running, I just think of like that moment that I had that feeling of like, you're going to fucking cross that finish line. Like you're going to run a half marathon and you're going to fucking knock it out the park. And I think because of the way that I'm doing it, the way that I'm training, the advice that I've gotten from you guys and the people around me, we're going to be fucking golden. So that's why I'm excited for you to take it a little easy, the miles to get lower for your knee, and you get there on the same day, feel that energy, feel the just joy in the air, and also go through those different, like, I feel as if there's going to be emotions on that day that I'm going to face. Not like, oh, I'm going to cry, but like, there was so much work put into this, bro. Like,
if I cross in my time, I could cry.
I might. But like, there's like, people don't realize like what goes into this. And I will be the first to admit I'm not giving it 100%, but I will tell you I'm giving it 100% more than I thought that I ever would. Like if you would have asked me 2.5 months ago, I would have been like, no, I'm not doing this. My knees hurt. This is fucking stupid. I hate running. And so to me, I'm giving a ton of fucking effort towards this for like what I'm envisioning out of the race, what I want to get out of it. And I'm learning so much throughout this process and this time that it is allowing me to now look forward instead of just being stuck so bad in this moment of like pain and misery and why am I doing this? Like I'm over that phase of it. I'm not saying that I love it and I'm going to run all these miles and this, but like I'm starting to get that feeling of like, whoa, this is coming. Like I'm getting that excitement. That race day is almost here.
Yeah, that's cool.
Like
I'm excited for you.
It's wild.
Because I mean, obviously you did the Spartan race, but even that's a different energy. I feel like than what this is about to be.
Yeah,
this one's about to be insane. Oh, dude, I think I sent it to Tone. Did you know last week and this week they have like a preview race of the track? So last week you could do the first half. This week you do the second half.
Really?
Starts at 6:30 in the morning though, so you have to be there by 6:15 to sign waivers. But like if we were to go this Saturday, you could do the whole second half of the course.
Oh.
So like you could go. It'd probably be the complete opposite half that you would run the night. Think about it.
Oh yeah.
But they have actually, I bet it goes both ways because it said they have a 10-mile loop for the half marathoners. So I bet you it just goes out both ways. But
I kind of just want to be thrown into it.
I know. The only thing that I wanted to look for, because this was literally in my head today, was like where are the hills? So I could maybe try to pick it up beforehand. That's when it hurts the worst, is running uphill.
Yeah.
And if I walk up the hills, because I did it that day of 16, it doesn't hurt. And then I'm good to just start going again. I don't have to stop and stretch it out or anything.
And you've been doing the walking backwards on the treadmill, all that shit?
Yep. I'm doing a lot. It is getting better. I'm not going to say. It's definitely progressing.
Did you get your new work shoes?
Yeah.
All right.
I did.
Good.
Sure did. I don't think that's it, though. I think now that the chiropractor told me that the other guy's a fucking liar, that's what it comes down to.
All right.
So I'm specifically going tomorrow because it's the other chiropractor who like told me that and like focuses on that shit now.
Yep.
Because he be fucking putting my little foot between his crotch and yanking on it, dude. That shit feels nice. Real nice.
I've never been to one of those. I do want to go.
Yeah. I mean, where I go is not like a legit one because it's just the joint. So like you don't need fucking insurance. It's just like I pay $80 and I get 4 visits a month. But I used to go to one like when I was still on my dad's insurance. Because he got a ton of visits per person per year. And they would do like electric stim like on your
Damn.
lower back. Like I'd lay down for like 20 minutes and they would do that. And that was when I ran my first one.
That's dope.
And he would go hard, bro. He would go real hard.
Yeah, I wanna check one of those out. But anything else around the race or just the like? Because again, I think it's fun to talk about this stuff because not a lot of people complete a full marathon. I know more people complete a half marathon. But like any other advice, even if it's just like trying something fucking new or whatever that you could give to somebody to hopefully motivate them to like go after something that they don't think they can go after.
I mean, I don't know. It's more just like people don't like. First of all, I don't think a lot of people have like this self-belief. So like but that's not even number one. I don't think. I think you just got to do stuff. Like just whatever it is. Like just start doing it. Like you're not gonna anyone can be a runner. That's the thing. It's like the place to buy in is so low.
Yep.
Like anyone can run. You get a pair of shoes, you're a runner. Like it doesn't matter if you run a quarter mile, a mile. Like there's no real distinction. But like
that's what's making me be so bright in these videos.
It's not going to do it anymore though. Watch how much better it looks this week.
Good.
But I've never seen it come off that window like that either.
Right?
But yeah, like the floor to get into running is so much lower, and the title of being a runner can literally apply to anybody. I think like that's the coolest thing about the sport is like literally you're going to see every age, every body type, everything at this race. And so you don't have to be out here running. It doesn't matter if you run a 7-minute mile. It doesn't matter if you run a 15-minute mile. Like if you're out there, you're a runner.
Yep.
And I think that's the coolest part. So if it's running, obviously just start. Like literally just start. Go out for 15 minutes. Next week, go out for 17 minutes. And it's slowly going to build over time. Don't go too hard too fast. You're going to have these knee problems we got going on.
Do you think that the tape would help? Like what Low uses?
KT tape? I don't know. It's a good question, actually. Maybe I'll get some this week.
I think you should. That really helped her.
I've never
now her
used
knee
it.
is feeling back to normal.
So is she going to run a full now?
They signed up for the half. Yeah. Just you and Tone and Sal.
Sal's about to cook, bro.
Dude, he's an animal. That kid, I saw his 18 miles. I was like, fuck
Dude,
you.
at like a mid
8:34.
I'm like, this dude hasn't ran. We talked about this on Sunday too. We're like, this dude's been out for 15 training runs.
I saw that and I just shook my head. I was like, you asshole.
Yeah. Tone said he's probably going to feel like he needs to keep up with him. Like, I am not feeling like that at all, bro. I'm running my pace. I said, I don't even want to be near you guys at all.
Yeah, I keep going back and forth in my head if I want to be by people I know, like Justin and the girls, or if I just want to completely isolate myself, put myself in my own time zone that I think.
Are any of them going for your, even close to your time?
I don't know. I don't know
Because
if
if
I
they're
want to
not,
know.
you can't.
Yeah, I don't even know if I want to know.
I'm going out alone.
Yeah, we'll have to see.
I'm debating going out without headphones.
Oh, I'm not wearing headphones. Fuck that.
That could be detrimental for me, though.
I
That could do me in.
truly notice a difference when I go out with headphones versus not headphones. When I go out with headphones, I talk so much shit to myself, and it's not healthy.
With headphones?
Yeah, without them,
Really?
swear to God.
That's surprising. You think it'd be the other way around.
I know.
But I guess I was yelling to hype myself up without them the other day. My thing is, so when I ran the last one, when I was pacing for the time I wanted,
Yep.
I listened to podcasts only.
Okay.
And I was still able to run at my pace, which is kind of weird because usually I feel like it would slow me down. But the only thing I would do that again is listen to mainly podcasts.
Yep.
And like ones that like are just strictly entertainment and just take my mind off what's actually going on.
Mm-hmm.
But it at least gives me that if I need to throw on some music that I know is faster paced to pick it up somewhere, I can.
Yeah.
Because I do run off of pace. Like if I have music on, it speeds me up or it slows me down. And I have a whole playlist that's at a higher cadence for that reason.
Mm-hmm.
So if I had to, I could like tap into something else that I think could help.
Yep.
My knee is also at the point where the faster I go, the less it hurts. But I don't know if I can hold a pace like that.
Yeah.
Because I ran in the 7s for like 4 the other day, and it didn't hurt at all. But I don't think I could hold 7s for that long. But if I started 7s and I got like 9 or 10, I'd have a lot of time to play with at the end.
Just hope you don't burn yourself out by the end.
I know. My heart rate wasn't horrible.
I'm not talking about the heart rate.
I don't be wearing out by that.
Your knee?
Nah. At that point, I'd be like, fuck it, dude. I'm telling you, if
I would get that tape and try that.
I'm not kidding when I say I might get pushed around Charlotte that night, bro.
That's fine. We'll be here for you.
Yeah.
I think
someone else gets hurt.
True. I think my advice would be to like anybody we'll just stick with running since that's what we're focusing this episode on the podcast, is that kind of like what Nick Bear said in his podcast he released this week, that repetitions matter. And if you're just starting out, do not overexert it and increase. I think he said like 10% weekly or something like that. Like truly start small. Like don't go out there and think you got to run 3 or 5 miles to be able to like get a good run in or whatever. Like if you have to go out there and run a half a mile, go run a half a mile. If it's a quarter mile, run a quarter mile, and do that consistently until you can build up to that mile, until you can build up to the 3 to the 5, and then find a race. And then from there, you can build out the plan or the program to go along with that.
But even then it could be a 5K.
Yeah.
Like you don't have to go run this distance.
Yeah. You don't have to run a full or anything. Just find a turkey trot this Thanksgiving. I mean, you have time to start getting out there right now in order to be able to run a turkey trot. But get out there and do it. It teaches you and shows you a different aspect of life that I'm starting to realize. And it gives you a lot of time to be with yourself. Like when you're out there, you're truly like alone. Even though like we run together, like you might have people around you, or there might be people out there like motivating you to be able to keep pushing to that next 0.10 mile or 0.5 mile, whatever it is. But like you learn a lot about yourself throughout this process and what you're capable of doing. What was it? 3 months ago that we started this?
Yeah.
3 months ago, like I would have never had the confidence to say like I could run 12 miles is the most that we've ran so far in this training. And then I ran the 12 miles and I was like, I think I could definitely run a half marathon right now and probably even more.
But yeah, you only needed 1 more mile.
I know, but it was just crazy like how good I was feeling. Because like you look at the different stages,
Just run
like
the full, dude. Fuck it.
Like no, fuck that. Like that post you posted of your times, or the ones that you posted about that, right? Mm-hmm. Of your times,
literally a 2 month difference.
Yeah, 2 months ago versus now, and it's like drastically different. So it's anything in life. Get out there, put the reps in, learn about it, educate yourself about it, ask people about it. But like, don't fucking stop. It's going to be hard. Anything in life is hard that is challenging you and making you grow mentally and physically. So just stick to it. Create a plan, create a goal, reach that goal, and then go after the next one. Do not reach for the stars the first time, because 90%, if not more of the time you do that, you will fail, because that gap is so fucking big. But if you just hone in and paint those little strokes like we're always talking about, you'll be able to achieve those things that you want to. Oh, God.
So you said you set that goal and now you're going to go for the next one? What's the next one? So set the goal, achieve the goal, then go for the next one.
I don't know. We'll have to see. My goal I still have to do is cross the finish line on November 4th at before 9:20 a.m.
Faster than that a little bit.
That's what I said before.
No, like more like 9:10.
Which is before 9:20.
Yeah, but I mean realistically it'd be 9:13 if you're going to beat the times.
Like I said, I need to finish before 9:20 a.m.
But you finished before 9:13.
I just
or it's a failure
to finish before, bitch. That was close to the number that I need to beat.
7 minutes is a lot. And over 13.
It is, but I will beat the times that are hanging on my wall and have been hanging on my wall.
Yep, so 9:13.
I still don't know what that calculates down to miles wise. But anyways, do something, go out there and run. Let us inspire you, because it's not fucking fun, but we're out here doing it day in and day out, week over week.
Yeah, we are.
To be able to cross that finish line. So I know we got a few people running that we talked to. Keep that up. But other than that, use the people around you, use the communities around you to aspire to be something better, aspire to be something bigger, and always challenging yourself day in and day out. I'm not going to give Dylan a time to talk anymore, because I'm wrapping this up, because I think we had a great podcast all about running and the marathon that's coming up. So stay tuned to see how we finish and what our results are on November 4th, 2023. kiss your mama's forehead. It's on.
Peace.